what are your responsibilities as a pedestrian or a driver?
Laura Twillie, the owner and founding attorney of LA Law, is here to take us through both sides after a client who was hit by a car reached out to him. Hey, Laura, welcome back.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
What happened to your tie?
Oh, you know, it slipped off.
It
slipped
He's
off.
untied.
You look good, though. That blazer.
I know.
Thank you.
Sharp. Is that your holiday blazer?
I'm trying to channel some of your energy.
That's really beautiful. Next time I'm not wearing a tie.
Actually, we should go to prom, Lawyer. We match.
Let's do it.
It is fantastic. I love it.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It is the most wonderful. All right, so you got an email from a client who was hit by a driver in a parking lot. Here's what the person wrote.
All right, the person wrote, I was walking in a McDonald's parking lot to grab breakfast when a car that was parked backed up without looking and then hit me, knocking me to the pavement.
That ain't good.
The person tried to blame me for the accident. Am I at fault? So
to be clear, not a client, but it was somebody that was making an inquiry about being a potential client. But are you at fault? Likely no, right? But that's going to be contested. So we want to make sure that you get video footage, perhaps from McDonald's, if they have any in the parking lot.
Okay.
You definitely want to make sure that you call the police. We always talk about getting an independent third party involved so they can get statements. Maybe there was a witness. Maybe that person in their car has a backup camera that records, whatever. But you certainly don't want to just exchange information and then let it go.
That's a good question. Do backup cameras typically record? I don't know.
I didn't know.
Not typically.
Not typically,
but you can get aftermarket ones that actually do record.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, they're really kind of cool.
That's really kind of cool.
They
kind
are.
of cool.
Yeah.
So what would make a person responsible?
Right.
You know.
Well, listen, every time you get into a car, you take on the responsibility of being a safe driver. And in a situation where you're backing out, I mean, you have a 2,000-pound vehicle, and there are people walking in a parking lot. A lot of times McDonald's parking lots are busy. So the burden is to make sure that you're backing up safely.
Right, but then there are those people, especially around the shopping plazas, I feel, this time of year, they book it, and they seem unaware of their surroundings.
Yeah, like they're darting through the parking lot.
It's true.
I get so nervous. So in that situation, you know, as a pedestrian,
certainly you need to have your head on the swivel.
Right.
Making sure that people see you. If you see backup lights coming on, maybe you should stop and just don't assume that they see you.
Right.
It's kind of common sense.
I mean, if you don't have a backup camera, it's a tough spot. That's like a blind spot.
It is.
And right in that thing. So I think it would be kind of hard for either party. But what do I know?
No, I mean it's not foolproof, but that's why you need to be careful. You know, like when you're backing up, you don't just
exactly.
you know, hit it and go.
Well, in
ease out.
addition, those who are pulling into parking lots or getting out of their vehicles when you're trying to slowly back up. Do you ever? I encountered that this morning. Our poor IT guy, Peter Canoni. I was slowly starting to back up, and he was getting out of his car. He didn't realize he was still in it, and we both looked at each other and went, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I was starting to go slowly, but not everyone has that rolling, slow backup.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, if you are involved in something like this, immediately call the police.
Yes, get them involved.
And then get a lawyer.
Yeah, give us a call.
Give you a call.
Give us a call.
Lawyer whose first name is Lawyer.
His first name is Lawyer.
There you have it.
God-given.
Here's how you can get in touch with Lawyer Twillie, 860-595-3163. You can email him lawyer@lalawct.com. You can find him on Instagram and the website lalawct.com.